Hopefully we won't cut out this time, guys. I know there's no one really watching at the minute, but when someone watches it later on, maybe. What I'll do is I'm going to set up another rod while I wait for a few people to get on. So at the minute you can just watch the wonderful scenery, and then I'll tell you all about today's adventures. Let's get up there. Hi everyone, whoever you are. Oh, not so good, to be fair, mate. Why not? It's not so good at all. Listen, I'm going to give it a couple of minutes, let people get in, let people start watching, and then I'll explain exactly how today's gone. But as we speak, I need to set up my other rod. So we'll chat amongst yourselves, mingle a bit, and I'll see you in a sec. Why don't you get the BBT? Right. Hello everyone, if you joined, I will be with you shortly. I'm just setting up this third rod and I'll be with you. See what the crack is. And I'll let you know how today's gone so far. Just got to chuck some shock leader on this rod. Got the camera, haven't I? Everyone's staring at me nuts. Going in. Yeah. Go on my light, make sure it's interesting. It's not too windy. Bear with me everyone, I'm just putting the shot leader on this rod and I will be with you. That'll do. Don't care. That'll do. Sorry about the wind. It is Ramo as far as the eye can see. Bodgemaster, mate, they're catching cod down here as well. This is why we've come, this is why I've driven 3 hours. This is the other end, this is Portland end. This is why I've driven 3 hours, but we got down here today and sorry, I've just been partly put off by a message I've just been sent. We got down here today and the water completely cleared out. The water's lovely. Kieran's sending me pictures. His new camper van, how it's done up. I don't think I was meant to say that because it's a secret. But yeah. Right, so I'm just going to finish off. Oh, can you hear him digging away? I'm just going to finish off setting this rod up, and then I'll have 3 rods out. and then I'll set the other 7 up in a little while. So far, I've got 2 rods out. One's got a fish hunter rig on it with straight blacks, and the other one's got a pulley dropper on it with black and spider crab. But this rod I'm putting out here, I don't really know what I'm going to put on it, because I haven't decided yet. I'm going to try a clip on it. I've run out of arrow links, so I had to go to the tackle shop and buy the breakaway ones. It's no good. Michael West, if you're listening, that sounds like a you problem. Right, jump in my bivvy, get a leather out, hang on. I don't want a 7 ounce. So that's another 6 up there. Jump in my bivvy. I'm going to try and read some of the chat, guys. I'm going to do my best to read some of the chat. Mike, you're a legend, thanks love. Right, so now there's 80 people watching. Bloody hell, that's gone up quick. 80 people watching. So today, me and T walked half an hour along from Abbotsbury to the Dragon's Teeth, and I blanked, completely blanked. Oi, oi, Inglorious, what's happening, son? I completely blanked, not even a bite. The water was gin clear, we was down here for cod. There's been cod caught all week after the blow we had during the week. I didn't catch nothing. T had a little gurnard, which was nice to see. We've done a video from today, but it's more sightseeing than fishing, if I'm honest. To be fair, I do go through all my rigs and all that in this video, and show you exactly what we're doing and how we're doing it. But yeah, that's that. And then big lump of rock in front of you over there. We went and fished off there, pissing about, dropping stuff down the rocks. Again, I blanked because I'm useless. I did have a bite there though, which helped. And then now we're fishing Chesil again tonight. We're going to fish here till about 11 o'clock, and then I've got to drive home. I should hopefully be home for about 2ish, and then I would have done 24 hours straight. So me and T have decided on the way home we're just going to sing whatever songs are on my YouTube channel. There is a list of them actually. Darren, you can wait for them hooks because I need some more. He's not selling any before I get some. Danny, well done on the lawnmower race, mate. I haven't been able to watch that. I haven't had time, but I do want to watch it. It looks brilliant. It actually looks fun as fuck, to be fair. Right, I've just got to set this rod up. Mingle. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't, you probably all have. But if you haven't subscribed to Mike on Seaglow's thing, there's still a chance of winning all that gear. It's like 100 quid's worth of gear. It's well worth having a go. Where's all the rigs I had today? That must be one of them. Cool, 100 watching, get in, boys. On your socials. And yeah, see, oh, hold up, that was a bit of a slack liner there. That is a bit slack, you know. T, yeah. Do us a favour, mate, tighten that line up on the yellow reel, on the bright yellow. The one furthest away from you. Just give it a few little turns. That one there, yeah. Just give it a few turns while I'm sorting this rig out. That'd do. That'd do. Mike, I hope you're seeing this. Everyone wants the hooks. But not until I've had some more. Because they're the dogs. I love them. I absolutely love them. From now on, that's all I'm going to use. We've just got to get some in some smaller sizes and some bigger sizes. But at the minute, the range that Mike's got, the 10 to 50, covers most people's fishing. But like today, I could have done with some smaller ones for the place that weren't there. You wouldn't believe it, guys, but T's here with me. He's just being unsociable and hiding behind the bivvy. And he's had his helmet, and he's had his haircut. T, that's gone slack again, isn't it? Yeah. I wonder if I could have a fish. Doubt it, but... Flying fish? No, mate, I'm not. We come down the middle of the night, just gone, like yesterday, and I'm here till whenever I can physically do. I think I've got something, having a little play about with that rod. I'm gonna have to reel that one in, chaps, I think, because it keeps just dropping slack. I don't know if someone's reeled me in. I'm trying to tilt this back a bit for you, so you might be able to see. You might be able... Oh, hold on, if I turn that... Hold up. Hold on, gents. I'm trying to set you up a bit better. Ah, here we go. Sort of. Come on, focus, you twat. There she goes. There she goes. Nothing. Well, that's done like that. That hasn't been touched. This one's on the fish hunter, but I don't know if they can see me. Can they see me, T? Have a look. Yeah. Yeah? Tell you what, T, pick it up, bring it out here. Watch the path, maybe. If no one's seen it, this is a fish hunter rig with a big long loop. So that it fishes long, really long. I'm no tournament caster. I don't pretend to be a tournament caster, just in case. Deep out there though, bloody deep. Lovely. Nice one, Pete. Stand back up. I had to check that one. I kept getting slack liners. Not slack liners, but I think my leg jumped out. How are we getting on? He's put you on there, properly pissed. What's everyone been up to? Or what's everyone up to on the bank holiday weekend? These must be going fishing, son, yes? Let us know what is the crack. Can't get it setting straight. It is what it is. To be honest, I'm still not really expecting much all the time. This time it gets dark. And I'm closer, I'm further west today, so it gets darker even later here. I should be a nice sunset though, if nothing else, lads. You know I love a sunset. All blankers love a sunset. Ding. Yeah. Lovely jubbly. Yeah. See that? 2 big commons on a panel. And then and then in here we've got the old salted blacks. You can just about see. These are like little bits of leather. They're ideal. All you want to do with them when you're fishing blow lug, because they're shit. I break a little bit of the salted black off about that big, and then tip the hook with it. So don't get me wrong, you can use squid or anything, but sometimes you might not want to use squid. You might just want straight lug, and that is the best bit of tipping because it's so tough. What I'll do is just wrap it over and job done. 2 big commons. I say big. They're okay. They're not gigantic, but they're certainly doing the job, keeping me fishless. And there you have it. It's just a little cod bait for cod that aren't there. What? Let's smash this one out there too. I need to get involved. I hope you've liked it. Just a pulley rig on this one. Again though, I'm using the cut point hooks. Why wouldn't I? And I'll tell you what, when they eventually go on sale, for those of you that do buy them, you will not be disappointed, I promise. When we're going with this one, T, over the top of everyone. Why not? Well, what's happening there then? Got a line frap up thing, whatever you call it. That was lucky, that too. That normally snaps lines up. Oh well. I wanted to pick up my short anyway. Maybe it's short. Not really sure. Right. Well, that's it now. 3 lines in the water. Let's hope we see some fish. Oh, I'm going to pick you up and hold the phone for a minute. See what's going on here. Read some of the chat. Matt, it is very calm. Too calm, really, especially for cod. Yeah, Paul, I doubt it was 240 yards. I might have got it 240 foot. Mike, my hoodie size, I'm a medium, obviously, and Nicole said ha ha ha. Obviously she means a charity shield. Well, it's funny because I haven't heard anything from an Arsenal fan for, I don't know, 4 years, 5 years maybe, and now all of a sudden they win a big dinner plate and they pipe up. Didn't even want to win it anyway, it's a shit cup. No, fair play to them. Gary, the tech problems, mate. Well, yeah, because where we was fishing earlier at Abbotsbury, it's like the middle of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere, with no signal or nothing. And now we're fishing at the sort of more civilised end. I suppose, if you like. There's buildings and stuff down here. Twins fishing tonight, mate. What are we expecting? I'm expecting whiting, pouting, maybe some strap conger. I just don't want to blank like I did today, to be honest, mate. I don't really want to catch whiting or pouting or strap conger, but it's one of them. Smash, what is happening, son? Thanks, mate. Yeah, anyone that's watching this, thanks again for the 5,000 subs. It means, yeah, when I get to 10,000, I'm giving away a Ziplex to one lucky winner. So I only need another 5,000, I know, but when I get there, someone will win a Ziplex. Smash, I'm using Team Daiwa 133s, mate. I absolutely love them. Don't get me wrong, every now and again, I fancy something maybe with a little bit more grunt in it because they're quite tippy rods. But I'd love them. They've got brilliant bite detection. They cast anything. You can use them anywhere. They're not battered. They're not mint. So I don't mind just chucking them in the car. I just love them. I love them. They're a great all-round rod. Bodgemaster, there are better rods out there, 100%, mate, like the ones I'm using now, like the Daiwas. They are much better, but a lot of people like a Ziplex, and it just attracts more people. That's the plan. Going back. Wayne Shootout, the Century, mate, went. I didn't really get on with it, to be fair. It caught me a few smooth hands and it done its job, so see you later on. I can't remember what I've done with it. I don't know if I sold it or swapped it. I can't remember. Michael, why does Chesil have more variety than all of? Mate, do you know what? I don't know. It's just a phenomenon. It's one of them weird places. Literally anything could turn up here. If you watch other videos like TA Graham Pullen, he's got one on here. It's called Big Cod Chesil Beach Fishing or something. Like the fella that's on there that catches the cod on the video explains. He's seen absolutely everything come off here, including fresher sharks jumping, tuna jumping, clearing the surf. It's one of them places literally anything could turn up, which is why I've driven 3 hours to get here. Like they're catching cod at Dungeness. I know. Obviously they're not catching a lot of cod at Dungeness, but yeah, I've come here to try and get one, and we missed it. The water cleared out too quick. Scott Wells, mate, that means a lot. It really does. Yeah, it's nice to hear comments like that. Twins, are you Suffolk way? Alford, is that LC Gaming? If you're fishing Chesil for 24 hours, my tip would be go somewhere else. Reason being, mate, I've been here all day and blanking. I ain't had a bite. I say I've been here all day. This is the second session. Yeah, so far blanking. Oh, where's the thing gone? Ian, mate, I don't know where Bridge End Camp is, but it is Ramo as far as the eye can see. Like, far as the eye can see. I wouldn't want to walk it anyway. I'm looking at this thinking it's double the walk of Dragon's Teeth that we've done today to get to the end of the anglers. I mean, I can't see that all them people walked that far up, and surely they just couldn't have done it, because they must have got a boat across the fleet or something. They must have done, because it's impossible. I'm sure it is to walk that far. I'm going to put you here a bit now, I think, in the thing, so I can see what the crack is. Someone tell me if I get a bite. I've got to give a big shout out to one of the most special people in my life. All joking aside, my beautiful wife, because she puts up with some shit from me. Like, she properly puts up with some shit from me. And it was her idea for me to stay down here and go again and do another tide. So, a big shout out to Paige, my darling wife, for not minding. I think, though, to be fair, she had forgot that I'm doing 24 hours on a lake on Thursday. And that's been paid for, so it's not as even if she can say that, no, you're not doing that now, because, well, it's been paid for, so I've got to. But no, I love her dearly, and without her, none of this would happen either. None of it would happen. George, nice one, mate, you're a legend. Yeah, big up the page. Smash, exactly that, mate. Exactly that. John, I do owe her a dinner out, and to be fair, mate, it's my wedding anniversary on Tuesday, and then it's her birthday next week. So we are going away next weekend to well, no, she'd kill me. No, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know what we're doing, where we're going, but yeah, we're gonna go and spend a couple of days away, hopefully. I've got 2 days at work next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm off. A few days holiday plus bank holiday, win-win. Absolutely love it. Right, while I'm sitting here doing nothing, let's get another rig. I don't know how many other people do it, but a lot of people that fish a lot do it. Pre-baited rigs. Oi, Scott, what's happening, mate? Master Fisherman, oi. Have a pre-baited rig, so my next rig is going to be baited and ready to go before I reel in. Just maximises fishing time. South Coast Angler Oil, what's happening? I need to find that rig though, because I must have had about 6 rigs on the go earlier. Do you think I can find bloody all of them now? Hell no. Nah, no fish yet, lads. John, the crab situation, mate, seems alright, to be fair. We fished here all day today, but we was up at Abbotsbury. No crab problems at all. In fact, no fish problems either, because nothing touched the baits. Michael, today, mate, no, they're not. There's none. They've all gone. It's all getting cold, come in here. It's just getting nippy, innit? Just trying to find some other rigs, lads. I'll be with you in a sec. Hold up. Hold up. What we got here? There we go. Fish on the rig. With lovely. Lovely. I want some good hooks. What do I do with them? Did I put them in this one? Yes. The newest hooks on the market. Well, I sound like they're not on the market. Not yet, but they will be. They are the Dog's Danglies. And you're all sitting there going, yeah, he's going to say that because Mike's his mate. And I promise you now, they are amazing. Mike does a lot of stuff, a hell of a lot of stuff. All the different beads, different bits of tackle. He's got tackle for absolutely everything. Now, if I was saying it because it was Mike, Anthony Wagon, shout out, mate. If I was doing it because if I was just saying it because it's Mike and Smash, yes he has, and they're the dogs. They're not out yet though. They're just in testing, but they're going to be out soon, that's for sure. Because there's no need to keep testing them. They're the dogs. Yeah, if I was just saying it because they're Mike, then I'd say it about all of his other stuff. But there's stuff that Mike's got that I don't use, so I'm not going to say anything about it because I don't use it. I'm not a liar. I won't say it's good when it ain't. The place balls, the green and blacks, I don't need to say anything about them. My videos prove how good they are. Plus feedback from other people. So they don't need any introduction by me or anyone else. But the hooks, obviously, they're just starting out, and I'm just letting you all know that soon there's going to be new hooks on the market, and then a nuts. Pete, hello mate, how are you getting on? Hopefully you had a good weekend so far. Scott, you've only been fishing 3 weeks because of watching my videos. Mate, that's unbelievable. But listen, I just want to point out to everyone that's watching the live, 174. How about that, T? 174. I'm no expert. Just because the way I do things, it doesn't mean it's right. I just want people to know that. It's just the way I do things. I don't do too bad, apart from today when I'm doing shockingly shite. But yeah, just because I do it like this or do it like that, it don't mean that's the right way. It's just the way I do it and it works for me. Just so I don't want to offend anyone or tell people that I'm a genius when I'm just an everyday angler. You know, I do catch a few fish, mate. I do. The thing is, a lot of people go fishing to go and catch fish, right? So they'll go fishing and they'll go out and they'll catch 10 fish in a session, 20 fish in a session, 50 fish in a session. They'll be whiting and dogfish and pouting and eels and flounders and what have you. But I personally don't like fishing like that. I will go out ray fishing or smoothhound fishing or cod fishing or whatever. I will go out to target a certain species on that trip, or a couple of species like place and bass, or you know what I mean. And if I don't get them, then to me it's been a wasted trip. But other people might go, yeah, but I didn't catch the place that I wanted, but I caught 10 whiting and I caught a couple of dogfish and I caught a couple of schoolie bass. And so to other people it's a good trip, but to me it's not how I like it, if that makes sense. I know a lot of people slate me for slagging off dogfish so much, but oh, I hate them more than anything. Well, not as much as Man United, but so there's a nice little bait. Oh, salted blacks wrapped up on a 3-0 and a 2-0 Seaglow cut point pennel, and that is going on a fish hunter rig whenever I can find what I've done with it. I've got it out somewhere. Yeah. Master Fisherman. I don't know, mate. I'm on Chesil. I've got no signal. No, I heard we lost on penalties, but it's only a dinner plate, isn't it? We don't need it, to be fair. We ain't got enough room in our trophy cabinet for it anyway. A bit like I've got no room on my phone to show you any fish. That's why I'm blanking. That's why I'm not catching them today. Ah, thanks, Mike. I love you too. No, look, it just gets you down when you got people go banging on about. I say it gets me down. I mean, it doesn't get me down. It gives me the ump. When people going on and trying to tell me I'm trying to be something that I'm not. I'm not trying to be an expert. I'm not trying to be famous. I just make videos because I do it. Alfie Wagon, you little legend. Shout out to you, buddy. Wherever you are. Oh, also, I'll have to do it in the prop video. A little shout out to my mate Jack. Wherever he is. It was my #1 fan back in the day, little Jack. When he sees us down at Laysdown. Oh, why do rigs have to get tangled up? It's giving me the arse, this. Big shout out to my mate Kev, Angling Anxiety. He done a He went and smashed his shark fishing the other day. I can't remember the boat. I think it was Anglo Dawn or something like that it was called, down in Cornwall. And first time on a fishing boat, 25 miles offshore shark fishing for blue sharks. He threw up. He said his belly was terrible, but he caught one, and it was a big blue shark. It was over £100, I think, if I remember rightly. And he dedicated the fish to me, which, yeah, I was over the moon about, to be fair. So fair play to Kev. If none of you have seen that, while you're on YouTube now watching it, have a little look up Angling Anxiety. My mate Kev, he just started, so give him a break. But I tell you what, the blue shark he gets, what a fish, and you can just tell the level of passion and enjoyment in his face. That's a proper angler, that is. These lines, look, 3 lines in the water, probably all tangling themselves up. Cheers, Martin. Stephen Tucker, it's Ramo, mate. It's absolutely packed for well, miles either way from where I am. I'm at Ferry Bridge, so I'm at the Weymouth end of the beach. I think they call it the Weymouth end. We was at Abbotsbury this morning. Yeah, and that was pants. That it's all completely cleared out now. Twins fishing, I'll tell you what, mate, if the cod start showing up there, I'll be taking you up on that, definitely. And I reckon Mikey boy might want to tag along as well. That sounds like a plan. Obviously, we'll pay the fuel and all that, but yeah, that definitely sounds like a plan. Oh, also today, this morning, it's on today's video, but we met Mark Williams from Mark Williams Sea Angling. He's also on YouTube. I literally walked past him on Chesil this morning. He was the last angler from Dragon's Teeth. He'd sort of walked the furthest. He'd been there all night, bless him and his mate had had congers and pouting. And yeah, other than that, it was all good. We had a good chat with him this morning, and he said to us that don't expect any cod because there's none here anymore. Scott Wells, listen, Gravesend, mate, when the cod used to come up the Thames for 4 years ago, 2015, 2016 season, there were so many cod in the Thames, it was unbelievable. We was getting cod and rays in the winter up the Thames. Gravesend, Black Post, we was getting them down in Higham, we was getting them everywhere. And then they just died off. They didn't come back the next year. They just never came back. Not up our way. But there's plenty of flounders and things still they get down there. If you're on Facebook, look Peter Upton up. He's an old boy. He fishes up that way quite a lot, up behind the Asda and that, up in Gravesend on the river. And what else is up there? B&Q. I think they fish behind B&Q. And there's a pub I think called the Three Doors. They fish up there. Fish behind there. They do quite well. Peter does. He gets some lovely bass. Just on little baits, maddies and things he uses. Well, all my lines are now near enough on the deck. My rods are completely straight. Guys, sorry if I'm missing the chat. I'm trying to untangle this bloody rig. I'm sitting there doing it for 10 minutes. Nobody's perfect. Stick a new one, what, mate? Oh, no, this is a new one. I'm trying to untangle it from getting out of the bloody packet because I didn't wrap it up properly. I'm nearly there now. I've just baited it up. I can't put a new one on. We're definitely going to be back at Chesil though for these cod, definitely. It'll probably be a couple of weeks now. We're going to wait for the big blow. We're going to wait for another big southwesterly blow and get back down here. Get on these cod, hopefully. Right, find a lead and then I'll reel one of them rods in. You alright there, T, still?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Don't you go mincing on me now. Tell him mum I'll make you shower in the cold and that. She'll kick my ass. Right. Fish on the rig. Oh, the sun's going down, boys. It's going to be flat out sunset later. Right, what one did I pass back out, Mike? So can you remember? It was that one, wasn't it? I put back out. Yeah, so I want to bring the old one. That was well in the ground, that. Well in. Nice Chesil carry bag here, T. Nice, nice and Chesil black sack. Biggest catch of the day so far. Baits have been stripped, that'll be crabs. So you go and check your baits. Oh, what's on that rig? Lovely. We've just reeled in this rod, no bait on it whatsoever. So something's having a go and it ain't fish. Because I ain't seen no bites. Perfect. So the way I work it now is, I've just reeled one in, put one out. I've now got my spare rig sitting here on the beach. And what I'll do is I shall sit there, bait this one up, and then once this one's baited up and ready to go, I'll reel the other rod in, just quickly change the rig, swap it over, cast that one out, and vice versa. Then bait that one up, and well, yeah, sort of self-explanatory after that. And in that way, you maximise your fishing time. Let's tell you got one. Scott, this jumper, mate, I had Midway Tackle Supplies actually made it for me, and it was a gift, thanks from them. with my logo on it and theirs. So yeah, no, it was nice. If any of you do live in Medway, and you want to look at the tackle shop, have a look at Medway Tackle Supplies as well. Not just because they're the only ones nowadays with bait in the shop, because obviously Angler's Den's gone and Darren's there as well, but I don't think he does as much bait. I might be wrong, but also Medway Tackle Supplies sell Michael's range of stuff as well. So if you're after any of the Seaglow bits but don't do online orders and stuff like that and don't do Facebook, then you can buy most of the Seaglow range, or you will be able to in the next few weeks from Medway Tackle, because yeah, they stock all of Mike's gear, to be fair, most of his beads, and obviously all of his tackle range I think is going in there very soon. Sorry guys if I'm missing the chat. I am doing my best to read as much as I can and keep baiting up, and I just want to catch a fish. I'm trying to keep stuff going. Also, like I say, T catching more fish. Just all of us. So I take it everyone's just sitting indoors, bored, because they're watching me. They must be bloody bored watching me sit here fish this Saturday night. It's Saturday, isn't it, still? Saturday? Yeah. If anyone's Ollie, shout out for, is that Alf? Was that shout out for Alfie? Woody, we are what's that? Woody? We are on nobody's perfect. Watch me or talk to the wife. You legend. Woody, I'm on Chesil. I'm sure it said Woody. I've missed it. Chesil will work, so I chose work. I wish I'd have done, to be fair. Bloody hell. Nah, do you know what? It's been an experience. I've never, like I say, I've never been here before. I mean, I walked to the top of the beach just up there, as it goes, literally just up there when we was on holiday down in Thingy. In Paul a couple of years ago, maybe last year. Might have been a year before that. And yeah, that's as far as I got. Walked to the top of the beach. And yeah, that was that. I didn't have no fishing gear, didn't intend on fishing. As much as I'd have loved to. I'm gonna in a minute, I think I'm gonna change the whole setup here altogether. I'm gonna have one rod with big lugworm baits on, one rod with scratching lugworm baits on, and the other rod with fish baits on. Because there's a chance of rays here and stuff like that. Undulates, I'll take an undulate over a cod. I don't think the cod are gonna turn up, if I'm honest. I really don't. So it's just all down to the it's all down to some straps or something, I suppose. Cheers, Jason. So do I, mate. Right, that's another rig ready to go. Slow luck. Right, if you're still watching, I'm an extra large in the hoodie size, by the way. Just one, not 7 like you. What do you want to know anyway? You buy me a new hoodie? I saw one in Versace the other day that I'd really like. One rig off. One rig on. Simple. Right, has anyone have any idea why I can't keep none of these rods tight? I cannot keep the bending tip. Right, next rig. Well, I think I'm going to put this rig away and get out a scratching rig, 2-up loop rig with some paste balls and something on it and go scratching. Oh yeah, Mike, nice one. And on a Versace background one though, yeah? I don't want no cheap old shit. Kieran M, I am minutes and then found a spot. No, there's no tide. Really, this is why I've got no bend in the rod. It's a bit pants, if I'm honest. I do like a bit of tide, so you can just sit them nicely, you know. Right, let's put this rig away. Get a loop rig out, I think. Try that. I think I'm going to end up trying the Bristol Channel soon. Stephen Tucker, yes mate, I've got spider crabs prepped with me. Not many, I think about 10 maybe. But that's, to be fair mate, it's plenty, it's all I need for tonight, that's for sure. I've tried a couple already, they're not being touched. Not being touched, but then nothing's being touched. I need this sun to do one, I need darkness to fall. And then I fancy we'll find a couple of fish, but I'm only going to be here till about 11 because I've still got a 3-hour drive home and I've been up since 2. Steve, do you know what, mate? Everyone I spoke to down here today have said the cod have been coming on slack water. Slack water at low water, which that is, low water's about 10 o'clock tonight. So hopefully it'll be dark by then too, and everything will be a win-win. It'll be dark, low water, slack tide. There'll be big lug baits in the water and hopefully I'll find a codling, but who knows. Scott, bloody hell. That is good going, mate. Having a soul out of the Medway this day and age is bloody good. So I'll probably have to get up the Medway myself. What was you using, mate? Lug of Maddies? I know Peter does like his Maddies, bless him. He can dig a Maddie or two and all the old boy. I had a soul out the Medway for years. And the last one I did have was only a baby. Look at this miserable sod, look. Look at him, look. Miserable. Anyone think he's had an hard day? He's been living it up all day. He's going to cop it on the way home though. He's got to listen to me sing for 3 hours driving home. Jacob, no mate, nothing. Still blanking. I've been blanking all day, mate, if I'm honest. We started fishing Chesil this morning at 6 o'clock, give or take, 10 minutes. And I haven't had a fish all day. T's had a gurnard. That was this morning. He hasn't let me forget it either, the little prick. Right, blow lug and a blow lug, and then a bit of salted black on the bottom of each. Yep, and yep. We'll stick this one out, see if we can find ourselves a place or, a smaller fish of some type. Whereabouts you fish on the city estate, Scott? On Laser Quay or opposite Lloyd's, round the other side? That's normally where the sole come up, opposite Lloyd's. T.
Yeah.
In the call box, there's a bag that I've just bought in the co-op, and it's got chocolate biscuits in it. Help yourself if you want one. I don't want one, but I'm just saying they're in there if you want a couple of chocolate biscuits. Couple of digestives. And when I say a couple, I mean 2, and that's your lot. Don't take the piss. Loop rig with black and greens, lug and lug. Happy days. Yeah, Scott, I thought so, mate. That's where all the sole used to come from. Sorry, that end. Oh, look. Oh, I forgot you had that. Oh. We got that. What I mean, again, guys, users don't know. Look, this one's baited, ready to go. I don't know if you can hear me actually from there, or see me. And all you've got to do, clip it up when it's ready to go. Perfect. rod number 3 out. Lovely. What we got going on here? Let's have a look at the chat. Oh, Joe, no, you're not. Oh, listen, I came past your house the other day, mate. I don't know if your neighbour told you. To drop that gear off to you. And, well, he wasn't in, so I didn't know what to do. And that was Thursday night. There was nothing I could do Friday because I was sorting out last night because I was sorting out for coming down here. So, you'll have to let me know when you're back, mate. But I've got it. I've got it. I've got all your gear. As soon as you get back, it's yours. Have a great time in Cornwall, mate. Little legend that you are. The line's on the beach, look. My fixed ball one. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind a bit of Cornwall right now, that's for sure. What time are you leaving in the morning, Joe? We might pass each other on the way around the M25. Ugh. Check on. Scott Wells, rod and reel recommendations. Depends on your budget, mate. It all depends on your budget. If you've got a decent budget, I would say probably nowadays any fish anywhere tops pretty much everything. I say it tops everything. I mean, obviously Ziplex and Century are still amazing rods, but for the price of them, I think I'd like when I upgrade my rods, which I probably won't because I don't really need to. Oh yeah, Joe, I'll probably be just on my way home, mate. Twins is a good shout. Yeah, Joe, email me your number and then I'll bell you and we'll sort out when you're back, mate. Yeah, nice one for sneaking your rods in the car though. Yeah, Scott Wills. Yeah, if you've got a decent budget then, mate, I'd go for any fish anywhere. I don't know what the Tronics Pro rods are like, the newer ones. I'm not sure. But it's either that, mate, or you either buy brand new like Tronics Pro or the Leader Icons for about 120, 130 quid new from the tackle shop. Fuck, what is going on with that? Or you look on Facebook and find second hand. You can find a beat up old second hand Ziplex for 100 quid, or you can get a couple of half decent divers like mine I use. I mean, I love them. I think they're just as good as a Ziplex or a Century rod. People don't hold their money. They're like 400 quid new when they're 400 quid when they're new. But now you'd struggle to get 100 quid for them. It's all about preferences. keep checking your baits though, mate, because they're not lasting long. Matt, no worries, mate. Yeah, no, it's no good, to be fair. Adrian, yeah, I did finally, mate. Finally made it. Yeah, still no fish, lads. Still blanking. But the sun is nearly gone down. I'm hoping once that sun's gone down and the brightness is off the water, we will see some fish. Hopefully, maybe. I'd like you all to pray. Flying fish, mate. Yeah, you know that's exactly what's waiting. What is going on with that rod? Right, see now, you all must have seen. I'll keep tightening up the little rod. It's been tightened up twice now and it's dropped back. The only thing I can think of is it cast over and it's hit a gully. Roland Smith, exactly that, mate. Scott, I'm here until about 11 o'clock tonight. I've been here since 6 this morning. We left at 10 to 3, half 3. You know, why does that keep dropping slack? It's got a 6 ounce lead on it. There's not even any tide one here. I don't get it. It's strange old beach, this. The locals keep looking at me funny and all. I'm funny looking. Bollocks. Straight lug, pulley, panel, away you go. Again with a 6-0. And we'll smash it over the top tree there. I'll give this one a bit of time to settle now, and then I'll try and reel it in. It's got to have sunk by now, surely. Right, that rod now is tight. Show you some views. Sun going down, Chesil sunset, sort of. How nice is that, lads? Although I'm blanking and it's proper beat me up today, this beach, I am knackered, like properly knackered. What an amazing place it is. Look at this cretin, look, in my call box. Yeah, look, it's on the beach again. Why has that happened? That line is on. Fucking hell. What's going on? I blame T. With the blue, See how long that takes to drop to the beach. It's going again. It's dropping, 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 and dropping, and dropping. I don't know why, but do you know what? Bollocks, it can sit on the beach. I don't care no more. I don't care. If that's how it wants to be, that's how it can be. Hello everyone, if you've just joined. I'm here till about 11 tonight, lads. Wondering, I am Chesil, mate. Dan, I haven't had anything, mate. Still blanking. When I'm hoping to get to your level one day, Skip, and I'll be an expert. I will be over to you guys one day. I'm telling you, because I need to visit that place. And Dan, when I come, you're taking me out on your boat, and we're gonna go and catch some turbo werbos. Because I've never had one. That line's at the beach again. What the actual... What's going on? Why is it doing that? It's only that rod and all. Help me out, people. Why is that rod just falling back to the beach? It's definitely not the real. I don't know what it is. Well, I really don't. Maybe it's because it weren't sitting high enough. I don't know. We'll give that back. Suck it up in the air this time and see if that helps. I don't know if it's going to, but... Somerset Beach has not tried that, mate. Joe, I understand the undertow, but the other two rods are fine. I don't understand why that one's doing it and the other two ain't. If they was all doing it, I could understand, but it's just one. It's weird. And I've never had that before. It must be because it's Chesil, and I've never obviously fished Chesil before, but... I thought, to be honest, this was going to be just like Dungeness, but it ain't. It's harder. A lot harder. Pete's putting a lump of bluey out. First bit of fish bait we've put out all day other than squid, to be fair. You watch him start bagging up. Joe, yeah, you know. I do like thingy. I do like diver rods. I love them. I've always had divers around me somewhere. I've got another one of these 133s in at home. The Betsy diver. I don't know if anyone's... If you started watching the channel from the beginning, you would have seen it. I used to use it a lot. But I don't really use it as much now because I've got a pair of these. And it's a 133, but it's lost 3 inches off the tip, so it's just like a 130. It was a 133, and it is so battered. I took it to Des Savoury on the island a couple of years ago. Paige was going to pay for it to have it rebuilt for Christmas because I love using it. It's just one of them rods. That rod's gone all slack again, bastard. It's just one of them rods. What you know, you just love it. Like, I love the action. I love the way it casts. I love the bite detection. I love it. It ain't worth an absolute carrot because it's so battered. And I've had some rods in my time, lads. Oh, it was 199 then. It went down to 198. I'm trying to get to 200 watchers. Guys, share it about a bit if you can. Can we? No, someone else has gone now. Can we all stop leaving? That's it, Dano. You cheer him on a bit. It's not like quite like your lives. I don't get 1,000 of yous watching. 200, I'll be happy with that. 199, come on. Someone else has got to jump on, haven't they? Yes, 200, get in. Mr. LV, you legend. Scott, you've got 8 friends watching. I don't think I've got 8 friends to watch, let alone 8, 8 friends just watching me. Northern Pete. That's something I'd say, to be fair. Fair play. I'm also on the larger side of life. So what, T? Oh, you're such a miserable little twat, aren't you? What? Don't worry. Oh, I'm going to sing extra loud on the way home. Oh, you're going to hate your life. Nice one, Dan. You're a legend. Cheers, mate. Although someone's gone again. You got the scissors there, T?
Yeah.
Can I have them? You little melt. 203. Let's have it large. Cheers, bro. I'm going old school. Going squid head on the bottom. Squid strip on the top. I've just lost the head. Oh. Here we go. Logan squid. Whoa, you're all going too fast. Whoa. Third and Troy, what is the F mean? What does that mean? Don't get it. Squid's gone a bit pink today where it's got defrosted in the cool box. As long as my cokes are still cold, that's all that matters. Right, now I've just whinged about getting 200 watchers. I've got 96 likes. One that's, I don't know, straight. Yes, 100 likes. Get in, lads, you legends. Ask and you shall receive. Now, anyone know the lottery numbers for tonight? Please, lads, please. Someone knew the lottery numbers for tonight, I'd jump straight in the drink. Fully clothed, the lot. I'll even take my phone with me. $114 likes. Get in! Yeah, we'll take that. We will take that. Right, I'm going to reel a rod in. What one? I don't know. No, we're not. We'll leave it for a minute. We'll give it 5 minutes. What have I got in my bag of goodies? Coke. Roy, if there's anything you need to know, mate, I'll do my best to help. And if I don't know, I'm sure someone in the chat will. So ask away if there's anything you need to know. When you say learning, I'm not really teaching much at the minute, mate, because I'm blanking. I don't want to show people how not to catch fish. Oh no! Shit! Chesil sunset, guys. We've missed it. We missed it. Bonassi, I'm on Chesil, mate. South Coast, Dorset. A long, long way away from the shite-hole Medway. Oh, hang on, let's zoom back out. Adrian, I'll do my best, mate. I'll do my best. That's all I can say. Oh. Where is that line? Might have even had just a... They're strange. Mark, do you know what? They keep looking at me as if I'm some sort of nut job. I know I'm a bit, but well, you know how it is. If whiting do turn up, just to let you know, The 8 O's are coming out. You can keep your whiting. That was a knock, I reckon. I'll have a look at that. All right, mate. No, maybe it was. It looks like it stands nice and tight now. So we like it. No one likes it loose. There's a few lads down here tonight. Lads, the sib's gone, actually. Everyone keeps talking about the sib. The sib went, when did it go? A couple of days after I caught the tope, to be fair. I really fancied to go out carp fishing, so I sold it and bought carp gear. I know, that's like selling one of your kids to buy sweets, but yeah, that's what I've done. The sib may come back, but if I'm honest, it was bloody hard work, and it weren't. You know what? When you're out there, you forget about the hard work. When you're out there fishing, you forget about all the dramas with it. But what you got to remember is that sib was obviously a roll-up boat. So what would happen is it lived in the cupboard underneath my stairs. Got a big set of stairs in my house. So the cupboard underneath is pretty big. So the sib would live under there, and all the bits and bobs, and the engine was outside in the shed. But so for the sib, it would roll up, go under the stairs. When I wanted to use it, I'd have to lump the sib out and put it in the car, the engine out, all the bits and bobs to go with it. Then I'd go and pick up whoever was come with me, whether it be T or Louis or Shane came with us and whoever else, take them all fishing, blow it up when you got there, get it all out. Absolute pain in the arse, to be fair, blowing it all up and setting it all up. As much as it was fun, it didn't take long, but when you've done it a few times, it was just one of them things you just think, it's like doing the washing up. I've had enough of doing it. I don't want to do it no more. And then, when you'd had a good day's fishing, or a bad day's fishing, you didn't have to take it home, put it in the garden, blow it all up again, wash it all off, wait for it to dry, roll it back up, put it all away. It was just a ball ache. Massive, massive ball ache. So, and it's going to be moored. But I need 50,000 subscribers for that. So if you'd all crack on and keep subscribing, that'd be great. Eddie, cheers, mate. You're a star. Ben, no, mate, nothing yet. Still blanking. So I'm an absolute donkey. The moon's up in front of me now. Just above T's rod. You can just see it coming out. There. There is the moon. The sun's just gone down behind me. Stephen Tucker, yeah, I suppose it is still sunny in Torquay because you're a bit further along the coast to me, aren't you? Obviously the sun sets in the west, rises in the east, sets in the west. So if you live in the northeast, it's probably dark. But you'll get the sun first in the morning. People still mackerelling away. I ain't seen a mackerel come up on this beach all day either. I'm really not looking forward to the drive home. If anyone's in Weymouth, Dorset, I don't mind stopping at Bournemouth or pulling away through, and fancies driving me into home, you're more than welcome to, because I really can't be bothered with it. Also, if you can come pick us up and carry us back to the car from this beach, that'd be great too. Because walking on these stones is like, I'd rather walk on hot coals, if I'm honest. Mark, I'm going to fish probably till about 11, mate. Adrian, I didn't realise that. Joe, donkey, dangler, amateur. A bit of all of them, mate. Squaris, the boat is coming when I hit 50,000 subscribers. So yeah, tell your mates. Yeah, no, boats are a lot of money. You've only got to ask Dano. Inglorious Fishing, the boat pay. For me to keep a boat somewhere like where he is, in water all the time, I'm paying £2.5, £3 a year. If not more. Whereas Dan, I think someone said he pays about 800 quid, 600, 800 quid for a year, which is bloody cheap. Storms Meister, rod and reel for you, mate. I would suggest a decent sized fixed spool, something like what I've got there. Daiwa wing cast, cross cast. I think they're about 60 quid. They're ideal. They're a good rod. They're a good reel. Unless you use big pit in your carp fishing, and rod wise, I would go for something like a leader icon type rod, because they're about 100 quid. They're ideal. They're not cheap pony, and they're not really expensive. But obviously that again, it all depends on your budget. If you're a carp angler, it means you're a millionaire, because it costs a bloody fortune to carp fish. I wish I never started, if I'm honest, but I do enjoy it. It's just cost a fortune. Richard, I've got to catch a live bait first, mate. Yeah, it's been that bad. I ain't even had a pout in today. I haven't had a bite. I had a bite in Portland, and that was it. And I missed that because I was playing with my phone. It's fishing wise, it's been a bad day. Sightseeing, I've had an amazing day. I love being in Dorset. I've been trying to move here for years, but the missus won't let me. She won't leave her mum and dad. Although we're 3 hours down the road, not the other side of the world. Funny enough, they drive as well. She just won't do it. She won't do it. It's not only that, it's not just for me. Well, it is for me, obviously. She loves it here as well. But obviously she won't leave her mum and dad, which is understandable. My mum and dad have said, go on, sweet, see you later. We've had enough of you anyway. No, they ain't. But they just said, follow your dreams. So, like, they're happy for me to do it. And I think it'd be a better life for the kids to grow up down here. Because where we live in Gillingham, I mean, all right, we live in the better end. We live Raynham end, so it's not too bad. But you go along one road, it's just full of the wrong people. And down here ain't. I suppose there are rougher areas. But it's just a really nice place, Dorset. Everything about it is lovely. Bodgemaster, I've got a place rig out. No, I haven't. I've got one sitting here. I've had one out. Richard, evening, mate. How you getting on? All right. Instead of popping around with the gear, how about meeting Joe? Yeah, it sounds a great shout, mate. Let's do it. We'll have I don't know. You can we'd do a video. In fact, that'd be great, because we can do a video of you. Getting all your gear, would you be a touch? Be good for Mike as well. Yeah, we'll have to have I'll tell you what, we might meet up with Scott as well, and we'll have a session over the city estate, and he can show us where he's been catching all them souls. Journey into Coco, no, I haven't. Daniel Thompson, mate, listen, I've been trying to move here for 5 years. I would literally go home now, pick the missus and the kids up and bring them straight back. I'd love to. Nothing would please me more than to do that. Lacey, my eldest, she's 12. She hates the idea of leaving Medway because she's got friends, and you know what kids are like. But what she don't understand is she'll make more friends, better friends. Martin, I definitely ain't moving to Sheppey, mate. Definitely not. Mind you, I probably could. I'd move to Sheppey for a couple of weeks just to piss a few people off, because apparently apparently there's there's a few people on Sheppey that don't like me no more because I showed everyone how to get to the gap. Helmets. Adrian, you've lived in Barbados for 7 years. Mate, you're living a dream. Martin, I ain't got 6 toes. That's people who live on Sheppey, mate. They're all webbed as well. Incest a lot. Their brothers, their sister and their auntie and their uncle and their brother and their cousin and everything. They're all the same. And another thing, there's only one 3-piece suite on Sheppey as well. They just keep nicking it out of each other's houses and just share it. Leighton, mate, to be honest, mate, I am just about to do that. I am going to reel in one of my rods. I just can't remember which one I need to reel in first because one's been out longer than the other and I can't remember. I'm going to try to stab in the dark here. Right, so down this one. What's time, T? 8:15. That's all right. Oh, it'd be almost dark by 1:30. Well, that was the right rod to read in. It's baitless. Oh, it's been stripped by something, probably not what I want it to be. Nice big bunch of commons on this rig, lads. And squid. Why not? Right, the mum tell you. Look at that bait, lads. Hopefully you can see it. Big old lump of bait. Got touch, you see? Oh, what's that? Trying to put the coat on in a minute, lads. It's a bit nippy out here. Right, I think I'm going to try spider crab now. I think I'm going to try spidey crab, just plain spider. Oh, how's it going? Oh yeah, I bet it is, mate. I bet it is. Robert, mate, you're an absolute legend. Thank you very much. Listen, if you found the bait digging video, I hope you found a better bait digging video because one of them was really, really shit. And we didn't get no bait. And then we went again a couple of days later and we had it off. I say we had it off. We had about 100. But yeah, it was a much better day, much better session. Yeah, if you've subscribed through watching one of the bad videos, you're gonna love the good videos. Fair play, mate. Thank you very much. The support is great. It's mad, to be honest, because when I first started doing the videos, the YouTube videos, I didn't think it would go as well as it has. I really didn't. I didn't think I'd have 1,000 subscribers by now, if I'm honest, let alone 5,000. So yeah, I'm over the moon, made up with it, if I'm honest. Made up with it. This spider crab ain't much cop now, to be fair. I've had bits out of it already today. What else is going on? Can someone see if... You alright, T?
Yeah, as a car bail, I flicked back over.
Did you lose it?
No.
Oh. Does anyone know if Mike's still on here? Oh, Dave, I don't know about that, mate. I'm no big fish hunter, that's for sure. I'm blanking. That group's got some lovely fish on it. Thank you, though, mate. Thank you very much. Don't know if anyone knows. Dave. Oh, nice to see Mike. Dave, I saw a post earlier from someone, that somebody passed away on the beach last night. Is that true? If so, what happened, mate? Hold up, there's a knife. From your first vid till now, changed a little bit. Scott, I'm not worried about that today, mate. Oh, it's a bit shit, but it is what it is. Adrian, mate, thank you very much. Yeah, listen, I am what I am. Some people don't, quite a few people don't like me, but it's like I say, I don't lose no sleep over it. Crack on. I ain't worried. I just enjoy what I do. I enjoy making the videos. I don't enjoy watching them. I never watch my own videos because it's cringy as anything. Awful. David Page, cheers, buddy. Yeah, I never watch my own videos because I think it's well cringy. But I just enjoy making them. I have a good laugh. Like, especially when we've got all the lads. Even with T, when he's not miserable, he's being miserable, sitting behind a bivvy. I think he's tired, bless him. He might need a hug. We might have to hug it out live on stream in a minute. Me and T are going to hug. Brotherly love. It's like, it'd be like the Isle of Sheppey. It's like Monopoly, a game the whole family can play. Incest, a lot of them. No, listen, if there's anyone on there from the Isle of Sheppey, I didn't mean that. That was a joke. That was a joke. Goes out to a select few. I'm just gonna click this one up, lads, and I'll be back with you. Whole spider crab on this one. Just drop that there and reel this one. Tighten that up. It's loose hinge. Oh, now I'm in the shingle, for goodness sake. Oh no. My bum looks big in this. Oh look. Bait's been stripped. There's something out there munching these baits. Probably spiders again. Well, I'm now putting a spider out there, so let's see if we can get some spider on spider action. AT. Ola Shippy isn't. Oh, well, I'm started now. I'm going to have to stop because I'm going to end up getting really rude.
Is that energy drink you had?
Oh, well, it must be. First energy drink I've had in about 15 years. Rancid, I don't know how you drink them. They're awful things. I see lads on site drinking them all day long, and I just think, why? Then I drink Diet Coke flat out, don't I?
Yeah.
Same when I see people drinking water. Ugh, why? That's a bit much. Still going.
Do you really need glasses to see 10 yards?
Freak. You're absolutely little freak. You just ruined that. You ruined the moment there. Think we've got a comedian now. Thinks he's well funny. I'm the funny one in this video. Not bad. Bear with me, lads, I'll be with you. On this one, oh, we still, how are we getting on? 245 watching, happy days, nice one, lads, thank you very much. Thank you very much. If any of you have joined from the the Chesil Big Hunters page, take no notice, because I really ain't catching anything big. So Justin, I'm not sure, mate. It hasn't got to be copper pipe. It can be stainless steel pipe. I don't know about the plastic. I don't know how long that'll last, if I'm honest. Lads, I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Trying to catch up. Weren't a bad cast, mate. Martin, yeah, you know they probably are. They're all watching, planning a hatred. Joe Collins, there was a couple of codling, mate, at Dungeness. It's been about 3 now, I think. Tell you, where's the head torches, mate? I need one on my head if you don't mind. It's getting dark here. Andy, yes, I am using the Seaglow hooks, mate, on all of my rigs, apart from I've got a 2-hook loop rig that's going out. It's got size. It's got Kamazans on it because we haven't got none small enough. Mike hasn't got. He's only got smallest ones. He's got a 1/0s. So, but yeah, all the bigger hooks I'm using, yeah, they're all Mike's cut point hooks, and I have to say, mate, they're amazing. They are. I don't think the camera's going to pick it up if I'm honest. Not while I'm live on YouTube, but this is one of them here. It won't focus. It never will. Bloody thing. I don't know why, but they're the nuts. They really are. I mean, like I said earlier. I know I talk about Mike's stuff a lot, and most people think, yeah, because you're his mate, you're going to talk about it a lot. But it ain't about that. It's not about that at all. Mike's got, I've said this before, I'm saying it again, Mike's got a lot of products in his range now, whether it be beads, swivels, continental weight clips, the arrow links, obviously the hooks, they'll be coming out soon. And there are only a few things that I use. I don't use everything Mike does because, one, it may not be relevant in my fishing. Sorry, I reconnected there. I won't sit there and tell you about something if I don't like it. Now, that's not to say that any of Mike's stuff is obviously rubbish, because it all does the job it's supposed to, and it does it bloody well. But it's just things like the continental weight clips. I've got no interest in them whatsoever. Reason being, I don't use them. But I'm sure they do the job. But I'm not going to say they do because I've never used them. And I'm sure Mike won't thingy with me there. But these hooks and the green and black balls, place balls, are the nuts. The place balls you've seen time and time again in all of my place videos since we started using them back in January on Seaford Beach. They have worked time and time again on the boat, on the shore. I love them. There will not be a better place attractor for me ever, unless Mike makes something different, which I don't think he will. And to be honest, now he's got these hooks here, I love them. Absolutely love them. They've got the flat point on them, at the cutting point, if you like. They've got ridges on the back of the points. It's hard to explain, and to be honest, it's the only way you're going to see it properly is if you hold one, because even if I've got the camera to focus perfectly, it'd be hard to see it. It's hard to see it when you've got them in your hands, but they're just fantastic. I think I love them, and I promise you now that I won't be going to any other hook. I've got no need to. I'm not saying I'm not going to use other hooks, because if I run out of certain things, then I've got other hooks in my bag that I will just stick on. I'm not saying I'm only ever going to use these again, because that's not the case. I'll use whatever I need to use. Yeah, one of them. One of them. Well, just a quick update. We're up to 253 watching, which is bloody amazing. And 144 likes. Again, pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. So thank you very much, gents. Ladies and gents, I don't know who's... Oh, there might be some ladies watching. I very much doubt it. I was saying that. I had a comment earlier from a 17-year-old young lady from Australia watching. I can't remember your name, but thank you for the support from Australia. I don't know why you told me all that, but I don't know if I mentioned something about ladies watching. But yeah, no, thank you for your support. 152 likes now. Thank you again, guys, and 261 watching. Again, if you're watching from the Chesil Big Fish, yeah, I fished here all day and I'm still blanking. So I'm no expert at Chesil. We're here for another couple of hours before we make the long drive home. And it's a bloody long drive. But as soon as we get another big southwesterly blow, I will be back. Hopefully none of my work colleagues are watching, or my bosses. But if we get one midweek, I am chucking a sickie and I will be on my way. I will literally drop everything and I'll be down here. Because that's the only way now, is the big southwesterly blow. If you're thinking of coming down, lads, and you want a cod, I really won't bother, because there ain't been none today, not here. Right, whole squid and lug bait ready to go out on the next truck. On the next rod. I don't know what one that's going to be. I think it's going to be the little one, I think, actually. Oh. Let me just refresh this, guys, because I've lost the chat again. I've got dirty, manky fingers. Joe, yeah, I did hear about the... Oh, hang on, how far are we? Wow, gone a long way. It's dark in Poole, we're 45 minutes away. Keith, you live in the most beautiful place in the world. I love Poole. Brad, I definitely ain't on Soul and Seagull, because it's just a copy of oh, spit it out, Reese. Sea slime. Silent Seagull was made after. Let's not start all that. No, definitely not. Silent Seagull, shockingly shit. Brad, the drive, mate, is 3 hours, and we left at 2:30 this morning. So we got down here just before 6. This morning, and we fished all day pretty much, apart from a break in between. We walked just past Dragon's Teeth earlier and back again, and now to get where we are, we're probably about 15 minutes away from the car park again. Yeah, the light is dropping, guys. I've got my head torch on now. Zoom in your little legends. My daughter said hi a few minutes ago. Did she? I've got to have a little look now, go back and find her. Oh, Lacey, my daughter, said hi to T. Oh, all right, babe. She said hi to me as well. Mike, I'm not going to turn it off. I'm going to keep it going in the dark. I'm going to have to work out. I'm going to put a light on. Lace, if you're still watching, get mum on it as well. The more the merrier. Ryan, I'm blanking, mate. Been here all day since 6 o'clock this morning. 14 hours now. Flat out, no fish at all. T had a gurnard this morning. Back at Abbotsbury, but this is the second part. This is sort of like Chesil Beach 2, if you like. Oh, mum is here. Paige, if you go back to about 27 minutes on the live, I'll say some really nice things about you. Because I'm nice like that. Camberson, the chippy, mate. George, yes, everyone big up Paige, you legend. We done the chip shop on Portland. I can't remember, it's the Codfather or something. It was amazing. It was amazing. I had a battered sausage and cheesy chips. And because she didn't give me a fork, the woman, with my clean fingers, so I tasted there was a bit of salted lug on there with my sausage. There was a bit of cuttlefish with my chips. So yeah, it was quite nice actually, quite nice indeed. Well, lads, John, especially you calm down. You calm down with the dinners out. Do you know how much this has cost me? This trip today. To be honest, if Mike never bought them out, I'd be quite able to keep for myself. Ethan, do you know what, mate? If you'd have come down here the day after, you would have had it off. Scott, cheers, mate. Means a lot. The Unknown Fisherman UK. It is crystal clear. Completely crystal clear. If you and the lads are thinking of coming down, don't bother. Yesterday it was rough. There was a southerly wind yesterday apparently, and it blew up rough here because the lad went home. But because we've had the northerly overnight, it's gone completely offshore, cleared it out. We fished it. We've been here all day, and we ain't seen anyone have a fish apart from a strap I saw this morning. Yeah, no, Keith, I can't cast 90 yards. You'll be lucky if I get 30. With a fork. Other than that, I couldn't tell you. I don't know if Midway Tackle might still have some. Give them a bell. Yeah, John, it has, mate. I'll probably have won a down so far today. Actually, the old woman's watching. 20 quid down so far today. Oh, look at this sky though, look. Buzzing. It's lovely. It is an expensive trip, mate, but you know what? It's like do every week, is it? So it don't matter. It's nice to do. I've never been to Chesil. It's something I've always wanted to do. Me and Mike was meant to come down here a couple of weeks ago, and we couldn't make it because I was called out. Well, it was out till 3 o'clock in the morning, and we ended up going to Portsmouth. I know that me and Mike had a good day, not so much with the fishing. I mean, we had a few fish. We had bream, we had hounds. I can't remember what else we had. I can't even remember where we ended up fishing, if I'm honest. We ended up at Chelsea. We had mackerel and other bits and bobs, bass. But it was a good. Me and Mike had a good day out. Now, to be honest, this fishing Chesil's always been mine and Mike's sort of little dream. that we knew was going to come true because it's not a million miles away. But it was just always, obviously, we've both got families, we've both got lives to deal with, and it's just having the time. Also, you've got to come down at the right time. And I honestly thought I'd done all right today. I thought I'd come down at the right time, but the water cleared out and it just messed it up. So yeah, what the point I was getting at was I really, really wanted Mike here today, but he couldn't make it. So I'm a bit gutted, but it's one of them things, isn't it? It is what it is. I think T's caught up with the geezer next to him. How's he managed that? What an absolute noddy. T, you over that bloke? You won't be walking the water, you... Yeah. Dave Batch, exactly that, mate. It is worth it to be beside the sea, and it is a stunning sea to be beside. Yeah, Mike, this is the problem though, bruv. You can't get out of the car and just fish. It just ain't no good. You've got to walk. Maybe we can get you one of them granny buggies with big fat tyres or something. Southwest Sellers, yeah, he did say, Dan did say he was going to come over because he wanted to come over and do a bit of place fishing. But obviously with everything that's happened, this year's been a bit of a write-off, to be fair. $278 watching, lads. That's good. Bloody good. Wonder if we can hit 300. Never know. If I catch a fish, we might get 300. Got 5,000 subscribers. You'd think there'd got to be at least 1,000 of them that have got nothing to do on a Saturday night, surely. I don't know what I really don't know how T managed to get caught up with that fella. Do you know, lads, I would, but I don't think the cord would pull him. What happened there, T?
God, I don't know, was reeling me in.
Reeling you in, or you was reeling him in?
No, he was reeling me in.
Oh, was he now? Because from up here, it looked the other way round.
No, he started reeling in.
Oh, okay. Fishing Master, no. There was one other fella, Mark Williams. He's a subscriber. He's a YouTuber too, actually. And to be fair, it was quite weird walking along the beach that I've never been to in my life, and the last person on the beach that I could possibly walk past went, "It's fish hunter, isn't it?" And I was like, "Oh, fucking hell! How does someone know me already?" And yeah, it was Mark Williams. I think his channel's Mark Williams Sea Angling, I think it's called. And a couple of weeks ago, he was fishing at Oban up in Scotland for the giant skate. And I think he said he had 7 or 8. I haven't had a chance to watch a video today because I've had no signal. So that's worth a look at if you fancy a bit of skate fishing. He said it was absolutely phenomenal out there. Absolutely phenomenal. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Cheers, bud. Mark, mate, I ain't got a clue why I'm not getting bites, if I'm honest. During the day, on a beach like this, for me, when the water's gin clear, bright sunshine, it's never really good, I think, off the shore. Don't get me wrong, there are days when the fish will be having it. Things like bream and garfish and mackerel and plaice and things like that. But today, there's been nothing that's been biting. I've used absolutely everything. The only bait I haven't got with me is ragworm. But now it's gone dark, or got darker, there's no reason why there shouldn't be a few fish about. And it's not just me. I'm looking down the beach and I haven't seen a fish come up since I've been here. I honestly haven't. Obviously, I don't know what's coming up behind me, but yeah. Darren Owen just put a post up with remembering. Joe, what's that mean, mate? I'm confused. I know it don't take a lot, but Bodge, the sib's gone, mate. I got rid of this sib and I bought my carp gear with it. Oh, hold on. I think, lads, I've just had a bite. I've just seen the top of my rod properly move. I don't know what one it was though. They definitely came closer together and moved further apart. Let me put you up there. Right, well look, I need to John, I said thank you for the support, mate. Thank you for watching, thank you for the support. Oh yeah, Joe, it's more than 100 yards. It's about 120 yards, and it's a bit further along the beach, mate, because I've checked my Navionics app. God, fishing master, that'd be bloody nice. Well, I'm gonna just I've got a bait here ready to go out. I'm gonna reel that little rod in, the one that we kept having problems with earlier, and change that bait over. Give us a sec. Right, sorry lads, I'm back. We got this next bait. Mike, are you still there, mate? Westy, you legend. Michael, listen loud and clear. And by friends, I mean wankers. Sorry lads, I'm miles away in the chat. No, cancel that. I said, Mike, we have a few of our friends watching. If you know what I mean. Hey, where'd you go? Great. Great. Chuck. Does anyone know in the chat how to catch a fish? Because if you do, please let me know. because I'm lost now. Don't know what to do. I've tried everything today. Bloody everything. Scratching rig, big hooks, little hooks, big baits, little baits. I've had fresh baits going in and out all day. I'm lost now. Just had a message on Facebook. I can't read it. If Lancey, no, well this is it, mate. Oh, no, it's not. I don't think it's gonna happen tonight. Oh, who's just sent super chat? Someone's done super chat. Who was it? Did I miss it? Mike, thank you, mate. That paid for me battered sausage, you little legend. George shoulders off from Medway, mate, honestly. No, I haven't tried the Mark, thanks. Can't remember now. I've lost it. The double red maggot done me. Yeah, I can't remember. I've lost it. It's gone. $275 watching. 173 likes. Love it. Thanks, lads. Well, I've got a smaller bait here. I'm going to try this smaller bait on the thingy rig. Oh, do you know what? Let's chuck a bit of squid on it. Why not? Fuck it, it's Saturday. Right, lads. I'll bet in a minute. I'm going to reel a rod in. Bloody hell. Well, that was a scratching rig, been completely stripped. Absolutely stripped bare. Don't know what's done that. Gotta be crab, innit? It's gotta be crab. Well, I've got to fire the crab out on the other rod, so we'll check that in a minute. Whoopsie. Well, I'm just gonna get another. No, I'm not gonna get blacks on that. Oh, what else is happening? Fishing master, I've got one. Luke Cross made me one. It's got a big double one. Do you know what? I took it off the tripod the other day because it was just in the way in the car, and I forgot to put the bloody thing back on. So now I'm fishing here in the dark. I'm gonna have to just use my head torch. Look, my head torch is pretty bright enough though. Anyway, to be fair, it lights up everything I need to light up. But yeah, I've got a double one. That's what them. There's three little pipe clips on my tripod, and that's what the double light clips to. It's outstanding. It's on some of the previous videos actually. Morgan, hello mate, nice to see you in the chat, nice to see you doing your job. Trying to catch up with the chat. Gary, mate, thank you for watching, thank you for the support, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, bud. Right, I'm going to break this up, guys, so bear with me. I'm not ignoring you, I'm just busy. 280 people watching. Lads, we want to get 300 now. I'm going to be greedy. We need 300. Surely there's no one else is doing anything else on a Saturday night. All that coronavirus out there. $190 likes though, that's bloody good, that. Bloody good. 191 then. Thank you, whoever that was that's just pushed the like button. Fishing master, well this is it mate, this is why I'm out fishing, but it didn't work. The water cleared out, it just went zonk. See you later. All the dirtiness is gone. Do you know what? The average on the likes to people watching is bloody good. I watch streamers with 1,000 people and they only get 80, 90 likes. 203 now is bloody good. Bloody good. Thank you all. 204. Lovely. Joe. Oh, listen, I know who's disliked, mate. Don't worry. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. There's a fight. That's... What have I just put out on this rod?
Then you put something with squid on
I don't know if it was a bite, mate, a proper one. Fuck it, I'm back with it. In for a penny, in for a pound. Don't know. Don't know. I'd like to say there's a fish on here, but I don't think there is. Right, that was a bite, 100% lads, a proper bite on the whole squid and blacks. Fancy that was a little conger. Right, we're here lads, there's some fish here. Let's get fishing. Let's get fishing. I'm going to put a scratching rig back out there now though, because it's done and ready to go. And then I'll get some bigger baits back out on the other rod. Right, I feel like I'm buzzing now, cooking with gas. I understand I was a bit eager with that, jumping up and grabbing the rod, but it's the first proper bite I've had all day and I got excited. You know, like when you're like 14 and you see your first pair of tits. And you just grab them. That's a proper bite, that T. Yeah. It's a slap.
Right, there you go, start kicking off.
I'm a bit gutted I missed that, but good signs are here, guys. Good signs are here. 283 people in the live now. Buzzing. Oh, hold on. Someone keeps pushing and unpushing the dislike button. What does that mean, Mike? Does that mean that they're really not, they just keep this? Do you know what? I've heard that likes and dislikes are all good because it all gives thing to the channel. I'm down the bottom end, Morgan. I am Ferry Bridge, I think it's called, mate. Thanks, Dan. What am I putting on here? I don't know, but I need to keep eyeing them rods now because oh, that was a bite and a half. What am I putting on here? Take this bit of squid off, put a lot of blows on, put the squid back on. I reckon there's 2 in there.
Yeah, 2.
Right, sweet. Yeah, whoever's keep disliking, crack on, lads. Like, it's great. Sure, it was a bite, was it? It weren't thingy. It was. I thought it was a bite. I'm certain it was a bite. There was a couple of nods and then it just dropped back slack. Which, to be fair, it could be the magical unicorn. What? 4 lugs, 4 big lug, and well, I say 4 big lug, 4 lug, and we'll chuck the squid back on. We'll make it messy. I'll tell you what, I've got a cuttlefish in the box and all 1 left. I'm gonna cut that up in a minute. That can go out too on something, because that is bloody messy. Looks like when you cut a cuttlefish open, it looks like dog's diarrhea. They do say, gents, Chesil can make or break your dreams. Now, if I'm honest, today it's broken it a bit. Evening, Robin. But, listen, the beach ain't going nowhere. I can always come back. I can always come back. Whether I want to come back is a different story, but... No, of course I do. I ain't going to let it beat me. I've got a little something going on with that other rod, I reckon, you know. Devoted stone. I've never been to Scotland, mate. The furthest up the country I've been is probably, I don't know, Liverpool probably. Yeah, probably Liverpool's the furthest up and up. I do want to go to Scotland because I've heard it's a beautiful place. Oh, look at that little rod. That was a proper bite. That was a pull down bite. Look at it go. Look at it go. That is a dogfish bite if I've ever seen one. But it's a bite. Yes, get in. Well, I've got to finish baiting this up. That can wait. There's 2 hooks. It can take both. And on that is on that rod is blow lug, I think. Did you see the live bite, lads? We did say we'd see some fish after dark, and it is now after dark. Right, we've got a big lug and squid bait here now. Big blow lug, big squid. That can go out on the next one in a minute. And hope for a codling. Can't tell you what, if I get a cod tonight, mate. Morgan, listen, if you're coming down, mate, you've got to wait for the blow. Unless you wait till the winter and they're just here all the time. But you need the water to be dirty, otherwise you're not going to see them. And then, obviously, you say, all right, just fish at night. But then, the fishing at night, you're going to get handed with other fish, like whiting and stuff. Right, well, I need the real rum rod in, that one there, because it's been out the longest. Can you all keep your eye on the little one with a fixed ball on it, the one sitting at the back? And someone try and get me to free. And that'll be a new record, I think. Tell you what, I've had a thought, these bites, there is a bloody good shot, these bites could be spider crab. That was a whole spider crab, good bite, a good pull down and all. We've had them off Brighton and they're a nightmare. It's like, looking along the beach, it's like Blackpool illuminations. I'll bring the camera out in a minute and show you. It is Ramo. In fact, I might even walk up the top of the beach because I'm feeling fit. How's that little head torch getting on, T?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's alright for a tenner, isn't it? It's alright for a brown one. Loads of blow, big lump of squid, let's have it. Right. Let's unplug the charger. This is my little setup, look, my bivvy. Turn you around, get you out of the wind. See this rod I've just cast out? In a minute, tighten it up for me and put a bit of bend in it. Can ya? Oh, she's starting on there. Stu, shout out for Sophie. Thank you, mate. Thank you for the support. Yeah, so shout out to Sophie, Stu's daughter. Did I miss getting 300, lads? Shit. Thanks, Dave. Thanks for the support, mate. I'm getting way too excited. Look at this beach. Look. Look at the colour of that sky. Look, it's meant to be darkness. Look at the beach. Look how far the lights go on. Oh, you did have a good spend, did ya? That's doesn't surprise me, dear. Doesn't surprise me in the slightest. As long as you bought something for me, I don't care. Ooh. Well, let's have a quick. It's probably got a bit of wind noise, but let's go to the top of Chesil Beach. It's a long way up. It's like climbing Everest. GW Chesil is overrated, mate. I promise you, because I'm still blanking. I've been here for 15 hours now. Still not at the top. At this point, Michael West would be dead, literally. Oh, mate. Sorry about the wind. We're still not at the top. I want to see the view anyway. Wow. Look at that. I don't suppose you can see much. Right, for miles along the beach. I'm dying. Whew. Portland and Weymouth and Fleet and everything else. I'll go back down. I'm going to catch fish. Where's the tea? There. Fishing master, mate, they're burning already. It's on my lungs. My knees are aching, my back's aching. Ooh. Set up. This is tea. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, we've got a bit of a wobble on now. Oh, it'll be alright. Ouch. How's them rods getting on? No more bites, Tina. Have you even been watching my rods?
I have.
You're a liar. You have not been watching my rods. 300 viewers again. Get in. Guys, if you just joined, give it a like. You know how it works. I'm feeling a fishy bait on this. Maybe a double squid. Because a whole, oh no, I might just go one whole squid and not be greedy. Will a whole squid cut it? I don't think a whole squid will last very long. Morgan, well, it ain't Man United. I don't know if I should say after today's circumstances. He doesn't really know anything about football. In fact, he knows nothing about football. But he reckons he's an Arsenal fan. And then after a day, see, Arsenal beat Liverpool today in the Charity Shield. Now, if that was the other way round, I'd have been like in your face and all that, but he didn't really batter an eye, he didn't care. So he don't really support anyone. He likes riding his BMX, he sees a skate park and he gets an hard on. other than that, mate, yeah, you know. Angler fish last week, they was getting a few, mate, after the blow, after that big southwesterly we had Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever it was. But and I think yesterday there was a couple, but then I turned up this morning and all the cod disappeared and buggered off back to Dungeness. It's all about being at the right place at the right time, lads. There's only so much legwork you can do, like looking at weather and tides and getting the right bait. If the water clears out, there's nothing you can do about it. And I spoke to both the tackle shops down here, and they both reckoned that I was still going to have a chance even getting down here as late as today. I don't like to be a scrounger, if I'm honest. Thank you though. Someone did offer a long time ago, because everyone knows I do this with my phone. Someone did offer a long time ago to buy me a GoPro setup, but it'd be wasted, because if I'm honest, I wouldn't use it. I thank you so much, but I wouldn't use it because I'm too lazy. I just want to I'll do it all on my phone. Oh yeah, nice one, Joe. Listen, mate, if you're going, Joe, I might have missed it, but if you're going, have a great time in Cornwall, and I'll see you when we get back on this sort of trip out, mate, definitely. Yeah, so back to the GoPro. I wouldn't use it, so it'd be wasted, because then I'd have to get a laptop, because I ain't got a laptop. I ain't got a computer in my house. Lacey's got a laptop, but it's pretty crap. I've got no need for one. I use my phone for everything. And I like doing it on my phone because it takes me about 30 seconds flat. I just chuck it all in a pile, push upload, and it does it for me. It's win-win. And you see these YouTubers go, oh yeah, we was out fishing and it was hard work for 7 hours we was fishing, and then we went home and it took us 3 days to make the video and upload it. I don't understand why it takes 3 days. Yeah, alright, fair enough. They might have a few more shots than I have. But if I'm honest, when I watch a YouTube video, I only really want to see the fish. I'm not worried about watching a boat go past and the birds flying past, and yeah. That's why I make them to how I want them. Lonksy, thank you very much, mate. That's exactly it. Why complicate things? And it's not me being ungrateful, is it? Really ain't. It's just, like, obviously, thank you very much. It's just one of them things. Yeah, I'm not a scrounger. Unless it's Mike giving me 3 hooks and 3 place balls, then I will take whatever he can give me. Oh, apparently. LJ, what's happening, mate? Fishing Master, you love the lives more than the videos. It's because we can all get involved, we can all have a chat. Thing is, when I'm doing a video, I don't really know what to say. So there's a lot of yeah, maybe. But when I'm doing a live, at least I can someone ask. That is the point. The only thing is with the lives, they keep going in and out. I keep losing signal, which is pretty annoying. Because I'll be talking away, replying, and I'll realise it weren't live, it had gone off. So I'd be talking to myself. I've just lost signal there, and I lost about 20 watchers. That's quite annoying, to be fair. Because I was well over 300, now I got back down to 290. T, yeah. You know, you can catch a fish, put it on a video. Because they're all relying on me and it ain't happening. I've got a whole squid to go out here on one of them rods in a minute, but I can't think what one.
This one, she did have the bite on that one.
I did have the bite. Well, I'm just going to go and stand behind the bivvy and have a jimmy, and I'll be back in a sec. a blanket wanker no more.
Still a wanker, not a blanker.
Well guys, he's only gone and done it. He's only gone and done it. The fish hunter is no longer a Chesil virgin. And he's only gone and got the target fish. He's only gone and got the target fish, look. Look, see? See, he's got a beard. See? Must be a cod. I'm just going to chuck him back in a bit. Get in. Now, on a serious note, guys, for those of you that don't know, I know most of you probably do, that was a pouting, but I haven't blanked 15 and a half hours and I've caught my pouting. How about that? I might pack up and go home now. I've made my day, made my year. On a scratching rig. I will say though, that was on a scratching rig on the sea glow beads, so green and black beads catch pouting. No, we won't say that because all sales will stop. Right, big squid bait now. Let's try that. Look, whole squid, bit of crab, lovely. We're going to drop that in close actually. Well, I'm not a blanket wanker anymore, lads. Where's the old chat gone? Get away. GW, I've just put a whole squid on, mate, and I have just literally dropped it 30 yards. I know that's my maximum casting anyway, but yeah, no, it's gone about 30 yards. Dave, he was a bit big for a live bait. Everyone's going live bait it, live bait it, live bait it. What do you mean pouting? Lads, it had a beard, that was a cod, what are you talking about? Nah, do you know what? I'm happy with that. It's better than a whiting and it's better than a dogfish. I'll take a pouting over a whiting and a dogfish any day. I know whiting and pouting are on the same sort of thing, but oh, honestly, if you see the amount of whiting we catch in bloody Chatham, in Kent, it's just a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. We will catch tiny pin whiting on 8.0s, because them whiting are just a pain. Oh, I hate them, bloody hate them. Stupid things, should never have been invented. Never. Right, what we got here lug-wise? Put these last little shitty ones on. Do you know what, lads? Listen, it's been a long day. For no fish, really, like that pouting up, ain't really worth talking about. Let's have it right. But I've got to say, I've enjoyed my first time at Chesil. Really enjoyed it. I love Dorset, as most of you know. I've said it a million times. Trying to get the missus to move here, but she won't. Just being in Dorset is lovely. Driving through, like when you watch the video, I made a video from today's session. We've got a video recorded and made. But like when we drove through Abbotsbury this morning. Oh mate, getting out in the middle of the country lane at 5:30 this morning and seeing the views across Chesil was it blew my mind. It really blew my mind. Honestly, I can't explain it. I was actually speechless. So just being here, I do wish my family was here to share it with me. and I genuinely do. As much as fishing is my thing, and we've all got our own thing to get away from, to have our own time, like time away from the family, or just a break away from work, whatever. When some of the views and things I've seen today, I wanted my wife and my kids to be able to share it with them. I do. All right, it's not always a choice, because there's no way I was going to sit on here for the last 15 hours, but we will be back and we will see it, and I'll even bring the dog. LJ Dorset folk are blessed, mate. They are. Like, they don't, and I hope they know it and all. I really do hope they know it. Same as a couple of years ago, we went to Wales for a long weekend, only like one of them sun holidays, for a long weekend. Where did we bloody go? In Wales. Tenby. But the thing is, that Tenby harbour is amazing. It is. I mean, the day we was there, the weather was absolutely spot on. But the thing is, them people that live there know how lucky they are. Flying fish, we've been up there, mate. I've got pictures of it. We've been up there today. We fished on Portland earlier. I literally bumped the car up on the field where whatever it is, like, there's like some sort of weird crane up there. It says, do not park here. The first thing I done was bump the car on the field to get pictures. But yeah, no. But I mean, I do hope the people of Dorset know how lucky they are. I mean, obviously, I only ever come to the nice places. There's obviously the rough areas. Every area, I don't care where you live in the country or in the world, every area's got a rough area. But the people that live in Dorset are very lucky. Dave, is it? Do you know what? I've grew up watching that, man, and all right, I'm a fussy eater. I know it doesn't look it because I'm a bit on the larger side, but I am probably one of the fussiest people you ever meet. And as long as I could have a takeaway delivered to that river cottage, mate, I'd love to do what he's done. Like, living the dream, living off the land. I mean, I don't suppose Big Macs grow on the land, but you know what I'm trying to say. I would absolutely love to live in a little cottage like that. I still want my Wi-Fi though, and I still want my Sky, because I still want to be able to watch Gold Rush and River Monsters and stuff, you know. But yeah, that original river cottage, yeah, looked the absolute nuts. The little river running through it, and oh, don't. I'll go home all depressed now. Want to come back, and it ain't that easy. It's not that. The main reason. Who was that? Reese, mate. Do you know what? Staying in that hotel. Oh, very, very lucky. Very, very lucky. And I bet the view today on a nice day, nice and sunny, was amazing. But I bet also on a rough day when it's blowing awful, I bet it's nice too. Vince, nice to meet you, mate. Jamie, hello, mate. How you getting on? Yeah, I bet the view up there, when it's like really blowing, like when it's blowing, like scarily blowing, I bet that's amazing too. Where was I at just a minute ago? Lee, no, it's not brilliant, mate. I've been here all day since 6 o'clock this morning. I've just had my first pattern literally 5 minutes ago. Literally 5 minutes ago. But to be fair, we've had a good night on the old chat. We've had a good laugh with the lads. I think Mike must be making baby number 77, because I ain't seen him comment for a while. Vince, I live stream as much as I possibly can. I normally fish once a week, sometimes twice, sometimes 3 times, depending on what's happening with work and whatever, on what the weather's doing. If the weather's right, I'm fishing. And it also depends on if I can. Oh, sorry, Mike. Is that what you call it now? Doing orders? Is that code word? Yeah. Sorry, Vince. I live stream as much as I can get signal. Where we was fishing today at Abbotsbury, further up Chesil, I couldn't get no signal. Couldn't even get signal to ring. let alone to go live. So yeah, if I can get signal, then I'll go live. John, I bet that was, mate. I bet that was. I'd love to see something like that, like for real. I mean, we've all seen it on videos and stuff, tuna going wild, but to see it, yeah. And to see it off of our coast, I know they've been about now for the last couple of years, but they still shouldn't be here, should they? Let's have it right. Marcus, I've got an holiday booked, mate. Cornwall's booked for next year, but I don't think that'll be my next fishing trip. As much as I'd love to, it's just too far to go. If I'm doing it with the family, and we've got one booked up for next year. To be honest, I don't like staying away from them for more than a day. I mean, they went away for 2 days a couple of weeks ago, the missus and the kids, and it killed me. I missed them like mad. As much as they do my head in, and I know the missus is watching, but I do her head in. But 2 days without them, it killed me. It was awful going home to an empty house. Oh, I had the dog, but still, it was awful. Miss them like mad. Tracy, I can't help you that, mate. Maybe someone is. Maybe someone. Fishing master, I didn't know that. Andy Cole, I'm on Chesil, mate, down in Dorset. D Bizzle, a pouting. Yep, you heard it right, a pouting. Just one. All day. Anglers and danglers, eh? What's time, T?
25 to 10.
25 to 10. Well, I've got about an hour and a half left, guys, and then I'm off home. I'm going to keep you live as long as I can. As long as you're still watching, I'll keep you live. We'll keep chatting. But about 11 o'clock, I'm packing up. In fact, I'm probably going to make it an hour because it's going to take half hour. Walk back to the car. Oh, we'll see how it goes. I might swing another 10 minutes out of it, but I really am feeling it now. John, it is a killer walk, mate. It's really done me. We've done it twice, Daniel. Morgan, we're going to stay till about 10:30, mate, I think, and then we're off home. Andy, I'm down at Ferry Bridge end, mate. I was at Abbotsbury this morning, and now we're down the other end, closer to Weymouth, closer to Portland. I think it's called Ferry Bridge. Stephen Tucker, Slackwater, mate, is now. Slackwater is, well, yeah, now, the next hour. Which is weird, Slackwater, because most other places, everywhere else I've fished, the fish normally turn up when it starts running. It's really weird that fish in here fishes on the slack. Really weird, I think. You know how it is. You've got to keep trogging on. Low is at 10 o'clock, is it? Right, we'll fish to 11 then. We'll fish to 11 and then we'll walk back. You like that, Kate? What's up, mate? You got what? Oh, it's fun. Talk to his bird, I think. He's in the doghouse. Not really been touched, that one, which is a bit weird. Put the scratching me back on. I feel another pattern coming on. What's up? Dumpster?
No,
Oh, Mum?
yeah.
Come on.
Just see how we were getting on.
Right, checking up on us, isn't she?
Yeah.
Making sure we're still alive. Tell her to piss off.
Came close to it.
You what?
Came close to it.
I'll keep touching. Back. I'm back. What's going on here? What's going on here? Wondering? No, mate, not really. Just a little pout. Sorry, boys. Yeah, see the rods now. I don't know if I can put the flash on my phone, to be fair. Yeah. There we are. There's a bit of light in it. Sort of. Maybe. Came with battery, but is what it is. There you go. Bit of light, I suppose. It's only while I'm baiting up, lads, and then I'll keep my head torch on it. Give me a sec. Give me a wee moment. Do you know, me and T, we've caught no fish, but we've gone through 200 luck today. 160 commons and easily 40 blacks. Easily. What is going on? Stretch, mate, is packed. Like, to be honest, when you stand at the top of the beach, it looks like every other angler that lives in the country is fishing Chesil tonight. It is Ramo. But to be fair, a lot of it's people camping. There's like behind me, Geese's just set up a 50-man tent, and it's got about 500 people in it, and that's just his kids. His 7 wives as well. You know how it is. Lads, I've got to say, the support on this live stream tonight. At one point, we was over 300 watchers. We're now sitting at 274. 245 likes, which is like near enough the same amount as watchers, which is bloody brilliant. And £2 in super chat. Fantastic. What a night. And I caught a parting. Whoa. Oh, and I honestly do feel like I'm smashing it. Honestly do. I am, mate, I am happy with that. 300 people watching at one point. It's, yeah, no, it's good. Thanks, Wolfie. Cheers, mate. To be honest, I think most people have. I can't stretch. No, mate, it's clear, gin clear. This is why. I think this is why we've caught nothing all day. It's just, yeah, it's like bath water. Skippy Kung Fu. Cheers, mate. Right, where's me old? I had a bite on lug and squid earlier, so we're gonna go with that again. Lugworm and it's the whole squid. Squid's had it now, to be fair, but it's one of them, innit? It's one of them. Is anyone in here? Is anyone still watching that started watching from the start? Don't lie. You've got no need to lie. You know you ain't gonna win, Nank, so you ain't got to blag it. I just want to know if there's anyone that's been watching from the start and they're still here watching now. Mike, you don't count. Stephen Tucker, you're a legend. Skippy, yes, you're a legend too. Flying Fish, 2 minutes. If you missed the first 2 minutes, mate, sorry, that's not good enough. No, mate, you're a legend. No, Morgan, I know, mate, I know. And to be fair, you with your spanner, you should have been first person there, really, shouldn't you, mate? I'm gonna have to send you a disciplinary, I think. To be fair, I should have been a better host. I should have showed you a few more fish. Hold up, I think we might have one. Yeah, I think we might have one. Something's going on. That could have just been pulled out the ground, but I've got a feeling that could be a fish, you know. And that rod, oh, it's the one I've just put out. No, it's not then. I think it's because I don't think I tightened it up properly. Oh well. Excitement over. Morgan, no, don't be silly. Don't say sorry for being at work, mate. Fair play to you for being out there and earning your dough. Morgan, what do you do? You work some funny hours, mate. What is it you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, I know you're a Man United fan, so you have got, like, issues in life, but, you know. Is anyone sitting at home watching me on their TV and making their missus watch me as well? And is she whinging saying, why are we watching this twat on the TV? Why can't we watch Ant and Dec's Saturday Night Takeaway or something like that, like what other people would watch on a Saturday night? I don't know what people do watch on a Saturday night, to be fair. Oh yeah, I suppose, mate. Job and knock though. See, if you pull your finger out your arse and get the job done, at least you can get it done and shoot off home. Vince, how do you become an admin, is that? or I make you an admin. When you've proved yourself. No, to be fair, mate, I made Morgan an admin the last time I done a live stream. And that's just gone off and it's just come back on again. I knew there was a way of doing it, making someone admin, but I didn't know how to. And Morgan was the first button I pushed. I pushed Morgan and it came up saying block him, give him a spanner or whatever it is, or there was another option, and I gave him his spanner. And he's been my my #1 employee ever since. Even though he's a Man United fan. The middle rod's line is going upwards. I think it's because the lines are crossed. Joe, you're still here, and you driving to Cornwall in the morning? Watching while doing the dishes. Marcus, you should be ashamed of yourself. That is not a man's job. Hopefully my missus ain't still watching. She'll kick my ass when I get home. Morgan, really? What, even if it's in the middle of the night? That's a liberty. No offence, mate, but you got a shit boss. Shaggy Boy 69. What is my biggest catch at Chesil? Well, mate, this is the first time I've fished at Chesil. I've fished all day and I've caught one pattern. So I reckon that pattern is probably my biggest. I know it's shameful, but listen, I'll be back. I'll be back. Jamie Davis, yeah, we all love Inglorious. He's his own special person. That was a drop back. That was a slack liner. Don't think it's there. Definitely a slack liner though. This is the one I just put out on, I think. No, on that. Fuck, that's in there though. I'll say there was nothing on that. There could be something there. That makes it 2-1, bitch. Another part, lads, on the slashing rig. On the sea glow balls. Oh, here we go. That's what the slack line was then. That there, that is a fresh bite mark, I'm saying, I reckon. And this side, definitely. Something that's just had a go at that, which could be, oh, you ain't even seeing it. See that one there? That one there, something's just had a munch on that. Definite. Now, do I set up a live bait rig? It's a bit late now in the day. Now, do you know what? I'm not going to bother. Next time, lads. Next time I'll set up a live bait rig. It's too late. And so nothing's happening on any of the big bait rods. But yeah, everything wants a live power. It's crazy. Let's bring the old chap back, see what's going on. Yeah, Morgan, that's what it's all about, mate. As long as you get your dough, it's all that matters, mate. Sorry, I've just been sorting it out. Jamie, I don't, what's going on here? I'm confused. Wolfie, sorry, mate. Yeah, I can't help myself. I'll get well excited. T, are you reeling me in? Or am I getting a bite?
I think I might be reeling you.
You little bellend. You need to learn how to cast straight. God, he's proper ruined that now, isn't he? Can't take this boy bloody anywhere. Where's my other rig? I ain't even got it baited up and you've reeled me right in, look. Oh, I'll sort that out in a minute. I've got to bait this little rod up. Bang a few commons on there, stick that up. Sorry lads, I keep trying to keep up with the chat and then I'll get something on the other line. Pardon the pun. Looks like I've got a wicked bite on that rod there, doesn't it? If only there was bites like that every rod, eh? No, it's the bell end. Is it proper wrapped up? I think T's getting a bit tired now. He's hating his life. Oh, the viewers are going back up, 289. We was back down to 260 a minute ago. People must be getting in from the pub. If anyone new's joined in the last couple of minutes, welcome to the stream. There's not much happening, if I'm honest. But I'm still trying. I've got all different rigs out there. I've got loop rigs are going in and out. I've got pulley droppers. I've got fish hunter rigs. I've got normal pennels, normal pulley, sorry. And the only thing it's actually catching is a scratching rig. I've just had a cut of pattern, that's all. I did have a good bite on the whole squid earlier. But yeah, that didn't really amount to anything. So that was that, really. That was that. But I am still trying my hardest to get some more fish before I go home, which is going to be about 11 o'clock and packing up Monofsky. I'll carry on the stream until then though, probably. It's probably my longest stream, this. And to do it from Chesil's quite nice. It's nice. It's nice to be able to do it from down here. My first time here. What's going on with this chat? I'm going to get that out and cut that up and stick it out there. George, you need help, mate. How anyone can love Man United? Do you know what? If Man United were playing ISIS, I'd wear a burqa. Where's... Oh, I had a message from my missus, did I? Oh yeah. Not long, babe, and I'll be leaving. I wish I could click my fingers and just get home, but no, I've got a long drive. But to be fair, I drove down here quite sensibly and didn't use as much diesel as I thought I was going to. So, driving home very sensibly is probably going to go out of the window. I won't be using the cruise control to get home, that's for sure. We're going to get YouTube on, have a good sing song, me and T, and keep us awake. And get some Oasis going and, I don't know, some other stuff. Finny, we are down Chesil, mate, down in Dorset. Miles away. Miles and miles and miles and miles and miles away. Yeah, I'm gonna stick this one out on that little rod, so bear with me, guys, because T's just reeled it half the way in anyway, and then I'm gonna get half a cuttle out on that rod. Big juicy cuttle bait. Whole squid close up, didn't really get touched. I'm gonna put this loop rig out a bit further, see if we can pick up another little trout. Or maybe a different species of fish. Oh, now I'm in a right hole for fuck all here now. Right there, T.
Yeah, starting to feel the effects of us being out for almost 24 hours.
Yeah, but you best unfeel them effects because I need you to keep me awake driving home.
I'll keep poking, yeah.
Whatever it takes, mate. Might have to go and get one of them funny drinks again.
No, not another one.
Awful. Absolutely awful. I don't even know if people can see this. Right, clip down rig off out again. Punch this one. Hey, what's fine?
10:05.
Like low water now. Low water now, guys. I think someone said in the chat it was low water was 10 o'clock, so it's now 5 past. So we're at low. I'm gonna chop up that big old lump of cotton I've got left and whack that on the rig. T, you got the knife?
No, it should be in your thing.
Oh yeah, it is. I got it. One tipsy no, mate. We've been out, by the time we get home, we'd have been out for 24 hours. We've been fishing for, I'll tell you, do us a favour, mate, tighten that rod up while I'm sorting this thing out.
We've been fishing for coming up 18 hours.
We've been fishing since about 6 o'clock this morning. So, 10 to 3 in the morning, this morning, yes, last night, whenever. And, no, I didn't find out why that rod kept going slack. So yeah, we've been fishing quite a while, and we are both feeling it now. And I've still got to drive 3 hours home, and that's hoping there's no road closures. Because if there's road closures, I'm going to be pissed. Look at that, lads. That is a cut and a half. We're going to cut that in half, stick it out. Cuttle backbone. Oh, there's some juices coming out of this cuttle, guys, let me tell you. Ugh. Lovely. Lovely. Not so lovely. There's them big arse hooks. Bodgemas, mate, I had a can of cheap energy drink from, I don't drink it, I really don't. I had a can of cheap energy drink from the carp earlier on Portland. Do you know what, mate? It tasted like shit. It's awful. T drinks that energy drink stuff all the time. He drinks it like normal people drink Diet Coke. And it's awful. Don't know how he does it. All I need is the windows wide open and the music on loud, and I just sing along to it. Listen, I'm a bit of a secret squirrel like that, guys. I've got an amazing singing voice. Anthony Wagon, I've caught 2 pouting. Whoop whoop. I could have been on Britain's Got Talent, but I was too good. And that right, T? No. No. I am shockingly shit at singing, but I do like a sing song when I'm in the car on my own. So, well, when T's in the car with me, I might as well be on my own because he just sits there and falls asleep anyway. Anthony, yes and no. Yes, no, we're going to count it as a blank because I came here for COD. So, yeah, pretty much blanking. Standard. I'm only going to be here for about another half hour, mate, and then I'm off because I am so knackered. So knackered. I've had chips already, mate. I ain't having another portion. I'll get fat. I had a battered sausage earlier and chips. Battered sausage and cheesy chips to treat myself. Push the boat out. Well, I'm just banding up this half a cuttle as we speak, Dave. And if I catch a conger on it, I'm dedicating it to you. Literally banding it up as we speak. Put a what out? Put a lot of work, mate. George. Conger's down here like a... Hear them? There is your cuttle. Oozing. Absolutely oozing with whatever that is oozing out of it. Right, there's the other half. I'm gonna reel in. What am I gonna reel into? I don't really know now. I'm confused what one needs to go in and out. I think it's that one. The one with the duller line on it. Right, give us a sec, lads. Nothing on this one. Been stripped. Casting half a cottle is not easy. I really feel it actually. Right, I think lads, to be honest, I was going to say 11, but I'm really feeling it now. I'm probably going to make this my last sort of chuck. So we're going to give it 10 minutes and then we're off, I reckon. Babe, I'm not ignorant, I'm busy. I'm busy trying to catch some fish. Vince, mate, I ain't even had a drink, I'm just tired and I want to go home. Morgan, there's only one song I can give a Man United fan, mate, and that's You'll Never Walk Alone. And really, mate, listen, I know every word and I'll sing it asleep. Even my kids, all three of my girls know how to sing it now because I've taught them the words. But I'm terrible at singing it. I have to imagine that I'm at Anfield when I'm singing it, so I more sort of scream it and sing it out of tune. When I'm in the car on my own, I sing it like an angel, obviously. And You'll Never Walk Alone was my wedding song. The only thing on my wedding I got to choose. Why am I being ignorant? Am I missing something here? Unicorn, no luck, mate. No, see, that is not a Celtic song. It is not a Celtic song. No way. No way. Ah, babe, that's nice. Thank you. Josh, what do you make? Oh, mate, do you know what? Sorry, mate. Do you know, Josh, without meaning to sound big-headed, because I promise you I'm not, but I'll get messages now on absolutely everything, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, emails, and do you know what? There's just not, with working from 7 till 5 every day, there's just not enough time in the day to answer them. Sometimes I'll start talking to someone, if someone messages me and I'll manage to message them back, I'll message them back once and then put my phone down, carry on driving or carry on doing whatever I'm doing with the kids, or I'd say housework, but I definitely don't do no housework because my wife's amazing and does it all. I'll just get sidetracked onto something else, or someone else messages me and I'll just forget who I'm talking to. And that is a God's honest truth, mate. I'm terrible, really. I'm really sorry. Joe, you're a star, mate. Listen, enjoy yourself in Cornwall, and as soon as you're back, we'll have a meet up. And well, we got to meet up anyway because I've got a big bag of goodies for you. Have a good one, mate. I'll see you soon. Skippy, my car journey is 3 hours supposedly, but I'm going to try and do it in 2.5, and as long as there's no road closures. But we have got half hour walk back to the car from where we are on the beach. If we weren't on a beach with all the gear, that'd only be a 5-minute walk, but on this beach it's just ridiculous. It takes me 10 minutes just to walk to the top of it. Always up for a fish on a boat. Give it time, Dave. Give it time. Got another 5-10 minutes yet, and then I'm going because I've had enough. or I'd quite like to stay here if I'm honest and just fall asleep right here, but I need to go home. It's a nice feeling when I do get home because Paige would have been in bed all night and she'd warm it up for me. So I'll get in a nice warm bed. I'll be freezing and stinking of fish. But it'll be a nice warm bed. Mark, we need someone, mate. We need someone. All right, Josh, nice one, mate. Ian Williams, where are you, mate? Paige, what have I missed here? He bloody ain't, I'll take my small car so he can't. What have I missed? Oh, George, I see. Nice one, George, yeah. Oh, no, there'll be a rod going in somewhere, mate. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. If not, I'll take her somewhere down the coast and we'll go on a nice boat trip and they have their own rods. Win-win. No, next weekend is solely for the boss lady. We're going to do whatever she wants to do, which probably means going to a pub and getting pissed. I'm gonna have to start timing people out. They keep saying Man United all the way. There's no need for it. No, it's like swearing at me. Yo, the live's been going. Tell you what's the time? We're gonna make the stream 4 hours long, 13 minutes, and I'm off ski. I ain't reeling in any rods for 13 minutes. All staying out there. Stuff it. Put my charger back in a minute. I'm gonna start packing stuff away. Only weird people support Liverpool. Yeah, I'm slightly weird. John, you bang on, mate. I've been on Chesil now for 15 hours, 16 hours. I've caught 2 pouting. 2. To be fair though, T has been beating me all day, and when that second pouting came in, his face dropped. His face dropped. 2-1. 2-1. Right, T. Let's, on a serious note, mate, start putting some stuff away, yeah? Get all the rubbish all collected up. And we'll take all that in my cool box. That bit of coal can do one down the beach, because we don't want to take that home. The fishes can have that. Dave, to be fair, mate, look, hold on, 2 secs, Dave. Vince Ball, nice one, mate. Listen, thank you for joining tonight. Thank you for subscribing. Flying fish, no, mate. No. One Gurner doesn't beat 2 pouting. No, doesn't. 2 pouting. They've both got beards. They're cod family. Close enough to what I wanted to catch. Therefore, I win. I'll make up the rules here. Fishmaster, yeah, I'll rubbish always first, mate. I'll never leave nothing behind. Never. Because, like I say, I came here for a cod that, well, we're very early cod fishing anyway. I mean, I don't know how early you normally get them on Chesil, but for me, fishing in August for cod is unheard of. End of September, beginning of October, yes, maybe, but end of August, nah, it's still a bit early. So to come down here anyway and get one would have been super duper exciting. But yeah, we haven't had the conditions we needed. We needed, as you know, we needed dirty water, and when we didn't have it, it was clear water, like gin clear water. Surprised there wasn't any mackerel around, but I suppose that'd be again. But it's one of them things. Listen, if we was guaranteed to catch fish every time we went, we probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't go. It's no fun, is there? I was driving down here this morning like a little kid, like properly buzzing out of my nut. And alright, yeah, the fishing has been a bit disappointing, but I said, you'll see in the video that I've made today, Chesil was one of them places. I've said it a couple of times already tonight. It's one of them places that can make your dreams or break your dreams, especially for us sort of people that live 200 miles away, because there are people that travel here from all over the country. There's people obviously that live an hour away, half hour away, just up the road, that fish it all the time, and it's their local beach. And if they come down here and blank, don't matter, because they've only got to drive our home. It's a bit different for people that can only fish it a couple of times a year, only get time to fish it a couple of times a year. Next time I come down, it's probably going to end up being midweek. I'm going to have to chuck a sickie at work and just blag it. But then I know that I'll get the best conditions. If I could have, I've started a new job, so I'm still on probation, and I got paid this week, so I couldn't really blag a day off. But next week, or the week after, it's a different story. If the weather's alright, I'm coming. Right, just stay with me, lads. I'm just tidying up because I've got rubbish and newspaper everywhere.
You got your scissors?
Yes, mate, I have, yeah. You packed up a rod?
Yeah, I'm gonna pack this one away.
Oh, okay. Just worth mentioning, gents, that for you all to be sitting on here all night talking and that, you all seem like decent lads, but just make sure you don't leave nothing behind on the beach when you go away. Like, rubbish is first and foremost. When I'm fishing on the beach, the rubbish always goes in first. Always goes in first. And then the rod's obviously the last thing left out. Bivvy and all that goes away and all that stuff. But rubbish first. Once you've got rid of all the rubbish, it's cushy, isn't it? It's plain sailing. Get rid of all the rubbish, then you put all your bits and bobs away, all your tackle and stuff away, and then everything else you've got out. Right, there's something going on with that rod there. I don't know if I'm being reeled in, but it's moving about quite a bit, so I'm going to reel that in. Bear with me. I think I can feel another pattern coming on, guys. Maybe. Pattern number 3, gents. Get on the scratching rig. I think that's the way it is, isn't it? Send me a torch off, hang on. That is a rough looking fish, aren't I? And a little pattern. Get him unhooked and get him back. Perfect condition though. Listen, I know it's only a pattern, but he's hooked in the tongue. They are lovely fish. His little beard. Get him back before he dies. Oh. Worst bit about it, I do hate packing up. Takes bloody long, doesn't it? Owen Jones, the 3 is the magic number. Oh, exactly that, mate. Exactly that. Dave, no, mate, I'm done. I'm slowly but surely now packing up. Every rod that I reel in the rig is coming off, and it is going in the box. Because it's, yeah. The way I look at it is, I'd like to say, oh, I'm going to be home for 2 o'clock, and if I don't leave here till 11, that gives me 3 hours to walk back to the car and get home. I don't think that's going to happen. Plus, I've got to drop tea off and all. Back at home, back at Mum's house. So, I mean, not that matters too much because it's not really out of the way, but as much as I love fishing, I do love getting home. Do love getting home. Got about 3 or 4 minutes left of the stream, guys. I am gonna, though, before we go, I will bring in the cuttlefish. For those of you that are wondering and still watching, I will make sure the cuttlefish comes in before I cut the live off. I have got to say though, honestly, I thought we'd have a few more fish this evening. I didn't think it'd be this dead. Oh, what the fuck, man. Proper. Right. So let's dunk you guys in there. A minute. Put that back. Scissors in there, knife in there, empty bottle of Coke in there, rig wallet in there. Right now, cut this one away. There we go, guys, 5 more minutes and we're off. We're going to reel in that conger rod first, well, cuttle rod. Fuck it. Yeah, just chuck it in your box for now. Right, I can't remember what rod's got the cutter on it, so I'm just going to reel one in. This one. Is it this one? I've got a feeling it is that one. Let's reel this other one in first. Oh, actually, no, I don't. I don't want to fucking. Cold, not been touched, lads. To be fair though, it has only been out there, what, 20 minutes? But no, I ain't really been to there, look. I ain't been touched. Now I've got to get it off my hooks. Nice. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. And today, I've lost some. But it ain't all been for nothing. Next time I come to Chesil, I can be a bit more prepared. I can know now, know when I need to fish. The knowing where to fish is the hardest bit, because although people say, oh yeah, you need to walk here and you need to walk there, I've got a Navionics app on my phone that I use on my boat, and that shows the ground I'm fishing in front of, and it's the same all the way along. Like where I was fishing at Abbotsbury earlier, from Abbotsbury car park right down to the Dragon's Teeth and further past, the ground was identical, absolutely identical. But the depth of it was identical all the way along. So I can't understand what the difference is. I really don't understand why it's better to walk from Abbotsbury car park 15 million miles down to Dragon's Teeth, knocking your absolute nuts out. I don't understand why you need to do it. I really don't. I'm sure someone will tell me. And please do, because I'd love to know. But next time I come, I'm still going to do the walk because the locals know best. It's one of them things, isn't it? One of them things. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for being with us tonight. Sound like I'm doing a thing at the Oscars, don't I? No, thanks everyone, obviously, for watching and liking and commenting and, you know, like just being there to support us. Although the fishing's been terrible, the chat's been a laugh. We've had a good night, and there'll be a video of today's events, what happened today, which again wasn't much, but we showed rigs and bits and bobs, a few tips if anyone wants to know them. Yeah, don't forget to get onto Mike's channel on the Sea Glow. You got a good chance of winning the competition there. He needs to get to his 2,000 subscribers, so I think he's only got about 200 to go. So hopefully it won't be long for him. And then I'm going to choose a winner in the comments of the Stingray video you need to look at. Other than that, when I get to 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a Ziplex. Dave, I wouldn't say, mate, you don't want to see my fishing tips. I just show people out of blank. Flying fish, cheers, mate. Kevin, I hear it's about 120 yards, I think, mate. Yep. Greg, it's called Navionics, mate. I don't know if it's still on the App Store. It's about 25 quid, but it's worth it, especially if you've got a boat. Navionics, it just shows the depths of the water and what's in front of you, basically. It doesn't show too much on beaches because there's not much. Normal beaches are just drop-offs. But with Chesil, there's a few bits and bobs. Yeah, Navionics on the App Store. Dave says there's an underwater valley. I'll have to have a look at that. Nice one, thank you. Right, lads, I'm going. Thanks all, and I'll see you on the next one. Much love. Laters.